right, you guys, if you have followed Vintage Revivals for any amount of time, you know that Sherwin-Williams is my heart and soul paint company. And the reason is because their products are just so good. So depending on where you're using it, where you live, the type of walls you have, one of their paint lines is formulated perfectly for you. So in the Merc, we use the Emerald line. Oh, the coverage is so good. One of the really amazing things about Emerald is that you can use their flat or matte paint anywhere. And I wanted perfectly smooth walls. We could not get them perfectly smooth. So kind of the little secret that I have, if you have wall texture that you don't love, using a paint finish that has a low sheen disguises almost all texture. So if you're staring at orange peel walls right now and you hate them, you just need to use a lower sheen paint. With Emerald, it doesn't matter what your paint sheen is. Everything is totally wipeable, totally washable, and we've used it in our house for 5 years, almost exclusively, and I have zero complaints about it. For the Merc, we have 3 paint colors that we are using. So that doesn't seem like a lot, but it's really impactful, the colors that we chose. So on our walls, we used a color called Mandy White, and the guy at my local Sherwin-Williams store, his name is Sam, he is the greatest. I'm pretty sure he just humors me and lets me call the color Mandy White, but he says it's a special color. I don't know. So we use Mandy White on all of the walls, all of the ceilings, and all of the trim. On the walls we used a matte finish, and on our baseboard we used a satin finish. All of our casings and window trim is a color called Triton Glass. We used it a lot of different times. It is the most perfect true black that I have found. You don't have to worry about it reading too blue or too purple. It's just black. Perfect. We found the Merc. There were these boards in the back room that were green. And there's this really cool story about green paint in southern Utah. When the pioneers had finished building the Mormon temple, they ordered white paint to whitewash it because it was built out of red sandstone. And when the paint showed up, it was green. It was not white, and they couldn't paint the temple green. So they dispersed it to the different members in the congregation. And so there's a lot of really historic buildings in southern Utah that have this green paint. So we found this green paint in the Merc, and I knew immediately that I wanted some sort of green to be kind of like our special accent historic color. The color that we ended up going with is called Jasper. It's a really deep green, almost black. We used it on our front doors and on our kitchen cabinets. I was originally going to use it on all of our interior doors too, but then I didn't want it to feel like overused. I wanted it to still feel really special, and so that's why we used it on our front doors. Because we didn't use Jasper on our interior doors, we used Triton Black, and they are so impactful. You walk down the hallway, see these black doors, and they just jump out at you, and they are so pretty. In design, we talk a lot about using accent walls, like accent colors, and like accent ceilings are a big thing. But maybe we should all be looking at accent doors to make an impact in our house. Paint is one of those things that you literally cannot live without in your house. No one wants to live with raw sheetrock. So check out sherwinwilliams.com, find your local store, go in and talk to the experts there. I guarantee that they can help you, and I guarantee you'll find a color that you love.